guys, how we doing?
Morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. Sadly, season 4 is coming to an end. This is episode 20.
Yeah, we're getting close to it. I don't know how many exactly, but we're about at the end. And what a great season!
Yeah.
And really enjoyed the last episode too. It was kind of a journey with Jess. It was a moment of selfishness for her, right?
It was.
Even at the end, she was like, "I made it about myself."
She got there like she always does. You know?
She does, right? Even like every character on the show, right? Which is what's so great about the show is they have very human moments where you're like, this isn't right. This isn't the way. And they always like go through it, learn their lesson the hard way, but at the end they're like, oh hey, maybe I should reflect a little and realize this wasn't the way. And we had J.J. Watt to help get her there last time, which was nice.
J.J. Watt was in it. But I think you're onto something there. This show externalizes that internal struggle we all have about
For
getting
sure,
there. You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's very literal.
Yeah.
And that's really fun to see because they always end up getting there.
They
it's
do.
just these internal struggles we all have.
And that's what's so fun about it is it's frustrating to watch because you're like, oh hey, I can see your crippling insecurities taking you down, just like it does for all the rest of us.
Everybody.
You know? I know. It's like watching a train wreck happen and like, I've been in this train wreck so many times. And they externalize it so well for us.
I love how they literalize it. It's so good.
Yeah,
man.
it is. This is such a great show. Such good characters. And I really feel like the MVP this season has been Winston.
Yeah.
I feel like, early, like we kind of mentioned it, like early on, Schmidt was carrying a lot of the punchline humor and the slapstick humor.
I agree.
Because we were kind of rom-commy, will they, won't they, with Jess and Nick. And now that Schmidt's kind of more in the relationship zone in and out too.
He's booed up, yeah.
That's kind of Winston that gets to kind of be the wild card running around with all of the really nice humor.
And I love that his storyline isn't like it's not him trying to get into a relationship with somebody.
Right.
It's about him trying to have a friend.
Yeah, just trying to be friends with his
Allie.
partner.
Allie's great.
By the way, she is good. I hope
love
she gets
Allie.
a lot more to do on this show because she really brought her, like, oh my God, wait, she's not just a straight character. She's actually really funny in that last episode.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. All right, guys. Appreciate you being here. We want to go and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. And, of course, give a special thank you to our super patrons, Actuarial Lurker, Balish Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudugundavarapu, Torgir Linkstad, WerePanda47, and welcome Trey Contreras. Really glad you're here, guys. Thank you so much.
Yes. And if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel.
Hi.
If you don't mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. Every show, including New Girl, we're at least 4 episodes out on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. On everything on Patreon, though, you will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. Due to copyright law, you're only going to see and hear us.
Yep.
Okay, Schmidt. You ready for your feedback for the week?
Yes, let me just...
Oh, no, feedback?
First off, thanks for keeping sex quick. Screaming, that's how
my
Schmitty
God.
do, was not ideal.
That's how Schmitty do.
No, that's how she...
I feel like I'm watching a porn set in an HR department.
You know, Fawn is teaching me how to be the most effective and successful man and lover I possibly can be.
We're very off and on, in a very confusing way.
I've had sex with him so many times.
We have a fun thing together.
Oh my God.
That's so passive-aggressive.
Fawn's helping me see that I haven't reached my full potential yet.
Well, obviously none of you have.
Oh, no, I have. I'm a cop.
You had a 10-year plan. Are you in a relationship that's headed towards marriage?
I am not currently, but I did go on a date with somebody named Charles last month.
Work
See how Ross
sucked,
remained.
my friends.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Milady.
I'm not going to eat here anymore.
You'd think that the school board
Dibs
would
on
want
Jester.
to give kids computers, but no, they just want to get reelected. Do you think you could help me get some traction with these people?
Oh, funnily enough, I have a charity event tomorrow with other high-powered LA women. I'll put a word in with you.
That is a woman I'd like to get to know. Is there any way I could come with you to this event?
It's really a networking thing.
Well, that's perfect.
You don't really strike me as the networking type. You're more of a follow a butterfly around for a day kind of gal.
I kind of get that, yeah.
Pencil me in. I'll yak with Youts.
The press will be there, and I could use a photo with an educator, so. Okay.
This is not going to go well at all.
We'll need you there, actually. Trying to become more accessible on social media. The event tomorrow's at a golf course. Do you golf?
Does a bear eat with his hands?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Great.
That's a good bit.
Girl right there.
Just say something to her.
Yeah, just say something to her. Shawty, what that thing do?
I think it's a nervous tick that stems from my lack of self-confidence.
This is my buddy Winston. I don't know what he's doing with his mouth. That's not his normal smile at all.
Showed
Think
him
he
what that
likes
thing
you.
do.
Oh, yeah?
Just go talk to him.
I don't. Okay,
got it.
okay, I'm
Got it.
going.
You got it.
Hey,
Come in.
Hey.
He's excited to talk to
my
you.
friend.
Casey.
Casey. Just be like, yo, Casey, where's JoJo at? In rehab, probably. I don't know what to say right now. Kind of blowing this, huh?
Yeah.
I think you're very beautiful, Casey, and I would like to see you again soon, like later today for lunch.
I'd love to.
Okay.
Wow, that was fast.
Really?
Or come with me to this thing in the park I'm going to now, and we can grab something after. I'm going to a rally to protest the police.
Oh.
Oh man,
Let's do lunch.
Okay.
Yes. Nice to meet you, Casey.
I don't think that's gonna work. But all right.
No.
What are you doing?
He said to come
some
over.
point,
He
if
said
you're
it was
gonna
an
date.
emergency.
What if he does something sexy?
Hey, Cece, I'm glad you're here. I need you to put bronzer all over my body. None of the guys are here, and they also refuse to do it.
You can't ask your ex to do that.
There's Youts. Woman's got more connections than a flight from Burbank to Sri Lanka.
Well then, it's a good thing I bought the airport neck pillow. How the hell are ya? Jessica Day, I need 20 computers for my school.
Just met you, but noted.
Whoops.
She asked if she
Why
called.
are we putting this on your body? Aren't you going to be wearing a shirt?
Well, you know, Fawn wants me to be prepared for all scenarios. Never been under this kind of scrutiny before. I'm having my teeth shaved by a 25th of an inch.
What?
Fawn thinks that I have the teeth of an immigrant. I mean, what do you think, Cece? You like Fawn, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're happy.
Fawn is beautiful.
Yes, she is.
Why am I sparkly?
Is it glitter?
Sparkly. You bought the bronzer with glitter in it.
So stupid. I feel like I'm trying to get into an 18 and under club in Tucson.
What do you do?
What do? Okay. Well,
He wears
what do I
cool
do?
shirts.
You know them?
Not personally, no. Hey, what's up, Bishop?
Just tell her.
I do know them. We went to school together.
See you at work, bud.
More importantly, we work together.
You're a cop?
What I do is I'm a male stripper.
A stripper?
That's why they were wearing the uniforms.
Oh my God.
Oh, a surprising amount of day work for a stripper. You know, we just go in there and we do our routine while they eat their lunch salad. Pray nobody orders soup. Lost a lot of good men to soup.
Nice day.
Beautiful.
Dipping and running.
What happened to the
Wow.
top of my head?
She's so bad at this.
I know.
Do you ladies want to join my network?
You ladies can just go ahead and play through. How do you feel that the networking is going?
Pretty good.
What?
I would call it like a solid B.
It's a cruise ship disaster. You have the confidence of a child that was raised in a basement. Say it with pride and include your job title like it's the second half of your name.
Jessica Day, vice principal. How the heck are you?
Lighten it up with a quick joke whenever possible. I never wear underwear in networking scenarios. It gives you a secret, an edge. Besides, I firmly believe that power emanates from the vagina.
I'd marry Fawn.
Yeah, for real.
I don't want to start talking business while we still have a whole tournament to play, but I'd love to connect about your ideas in the clubhouse. Let's meet up there when we're all done.
The clubhouse? That is where you close the deal. You are in, my friend.
Like, she can't even hold this club, man.
I'm awful at golf, so yeah.
Oh, I'm terrible too.
I'm so bad at
But I can look and tell she was not holding that club right.
it.
Right a
Play a
six
me
and
game of
let's go.
putt-putt.
They should start putting GPS in golf balls, am I right? Martha doesn't strike me as the type of person who gives computers to cheaters.
You really don't understand how networking works. The computers are just the thing you talk about when you're really talking about how to help each other become more powerful.
Were the computers ever really on the table?
You're still talking about the computers? Okay. No money for computers.
I should have never listened to you.
Will you
Unisex.
forget the ball, or none of these women are ever going to invite you to play golf again?
Well, I don't want to play golf with these women again. If I can't have the computers, I will stay here and I will play a clean game of golf.
See if I didn't tell
I
her
get
was
that.
a cop. With everything that's been going on, I feel like she wouldn't respect me. You lost your right to talk to me about race during the OJ trial.
Why does it have to be a white Bronco? Why not just a Bronco?
Oh, Nick.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we grew up together. We went to the same schools. We watched the same shows. We listened to the same records. You know what? You want to do this? You and me are going to get weird about race? Do your Seinfeld.
Nick, that's
Do you
not
Seinfeld?
What's the deal with bananas? I love you, but you're white. I'm black. I understand where she's coming from. When I was a kid, we used to run from the police.
Why haven't you ever told me? Because you'll never get it. How long have you been standing?
As the only other black man in this loft, I feel like I should weigh in. This issue really hits home with me.
Thank you, Coach.
But I'm hungry. I skipped breakfast and lunch is finna be dumb as hell. Please talk snacks.
Casey, I just feel like
Can't wait in.
I know, but
Can't wait in.
I do have something I want to say that's not
You
a
do
race.
need to tell her the truth. I mean,
I know what
think
I'm gonna
either
do.
way.
I'm a good guy. That's all that matters.
That's what I was going to say. I
No,
wouldn't
no,
make
no,
this...
shut it down.
So the good news is you can't see the glitter anymore.
Great. Well, what's the bad news?
Oh no.
Like powder.
Yeah.
I look like a dead body the police pull out of a lake.
That's you look dead.
I don't want to look like a dead boy. I want to look like a living boy.
He looks like Edward Cullen.
He does. That's the one from one of the vampire shows, right?
I guess Twilight.
Oh.
Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
The Jewish god. Did you do?
In an attempt to look less ghost-like, I put on some bronzer, but the bronzer had glitter in it.
Fix it and get here now. I am Fawn Moscato, and I will not miss a photo opportunity.
Okay, you know what? Enough. I cannot just stand here and watch Fawn treat you like she's your pageant mom. She needs to accept you exactly how you are, or you need to find somebody that will.
Damn it. You know what? You're right. I'm gonna go talk to her. Can you drive, though? I want to fix my makeup in the car. For me.
This is not going to go well. Him doing his own makeup.
You look like a clown or something.
Something bad.
I've never seen so many strokes taken on a single hole in all of my life. This has got to be some kind of record. Do you care to comment?
It's not a driver, she's trying to putt.
Par was 5.
I don't care if I look stupid. I didn't come here to climb the ladder. The only reason why I came here was to get computers for my students.
I respect that. I'll get you those computers.
Really?
Yes, I will. In 2018, when the district is fiscally solvent.
It was like 10 years from this point.
I was going to say, I'm not sure what year it is here. Yeah.
I support Vice Principal Day.
Let me back down.
Don't worry,
gosh.
I'm not. You look so crazy right now. You look like a doll boy. Now, this ball is a symbol of the unity.
Wow.
What's going on?
You're not wearing any,
Each one's like a snowflake.
Oh, no.
That sucks.
Yeah.
There's a meme. It speaks? Yes, I know I wanted a more accessible web. Will you stop laughing, Lou? You're a father. Look, I understand if you want to break up with me. I'm a laughingstock, and you shouldn't be associated with my brand.
Fawn, I don't want to break up with you. I like you just the way that you are.
Okay, so we're not there yet. All right.
No.
Casey,
Yep.
this is the real me. I'm proud of what I do. I really am.
I'm not mad that you're a cop. I'm mad that you lied.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
That uniform is kind of distracting, isn't it? Maybe you should take it off. You lied and said you were a stripper. It seems like the fair thing to do.
Strip in her office.
In front of all these people, in front of your colleagues.
I heard some woos.
Don't dip and run.
There's no soup around.
Yeah.
I can't really be here stripping for you.
Oh my God.
It's a clip-on, ladies. I want y'all to get y'all ones ready. I wear my underwear 2 sizes too big.
Oh my God.
What did you say to her when you first met her?
Oh, Shouty, what that thing do?
Oh, yeah, show me what that thing do. God.
Yeah, if you yell that in public in earnest, change your ways.
That was beautiful. It was a really solid episode.
I really feel for Fawn in this one.
I like Fawn. I know that she's.
I don't hate Fawn.
No, I know her character's supposed to be like really riding the edge of unlikable, but I like her.
She's a great presence.
Yeah, she really is.
I love the cadence of her voice.
Completely different kind of character on the show.
Yeah, and like, she's not malicious really.
No,
no.
no.
She had some great lines in this episode as well over the where power comes from.
That was really great.
And also, Jess, you're not the worst golfer in the world. I think I am. I really am. I would be right there with her.
Yeah, I'm not great. I think I've actually gone out on a golf course and actually played golf like 4 times in my life, so I am terrible.
I'm too intimidated to go on a golf course. I'm like, I'll drive, you know what I mean? Or
Right.
I'll play putt-putt. That's me.
Yeah.
I like the bit with Winston, and I didn't catch her name. What was her name? Casey? Was that her name?
Yeah.
Casey. Do you think that we're headed towards a relationship with Winston?
I hope so. He hasn't had one really for a long time. And even when he has, they always exist off screen.
They really
for
do.
like they'll pop up like every 6 episodes just to remind you Winston's dating someone.
The Brenda Song character,
Yeah.
was the closest thing we got.
Sure, absolutely.
To Winston having like a long-term girlfriend. Well, I guess he had Shelby for a bit.
Sure.
But even that
Shelby was probably in 4 episodes the entire season that they
ended in a
dated.
disaster too.
Yeah, and it did.
That was like the prime example of what Winston's relationships are.
Wasn't their breakup also part of that Halloween episode in season 2 I didn't like, where everybody broke up and everyone was kind of awful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a great episode.
No, my least favorite episode of the series by far.
I'm right there with you, honestly. The more I think about it, it's bad.
Season 2, episode 10, The Haunted House. I hated how every character was done in that episode.
Yeah, just mishandled.
In my opinion, too. Yeah.
But no, I think that the show has grown since then.
Oh, I
We've come
agree.
so far,
like
we've
season
learned
2,
mistakes.
it ended up being a great season after that. It was just that moment was just. It was just like a written as a blow up episode where they just had everyone be the worst versions of themselves, and I didn't care for that.
The writer's room, sometimes things don't work.
Right.
It might sound good on paper, then you execute it, and it just doesn't work.
Right.
So, but no, I think season 4 has been impeccable so far.
I do too.
And I like where they're headed with certain characters. As much as we do like Fawn, I do really like her. I'm still hanging out for Cece.
Oh, they'll be
Still
back
hanging
together.
on for her, you know what I mean?
Fawn's not a long-term solution on the
So-
show for Schmidt.
I'm enjoying the journey, I guess.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's just that I'm a sucker for romance. You
Right.
know what I mean? And it's like I'm really waiting for them to get there. But at the same time, that's part of the fun of rom-coms, right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a twist you don't usually expect when Schmidt's dating outside, his own weight class a little bit, which he is here with Fawn. I think it's going to be where she wants to get more serious, and he's the one who realizes he'd rather be with Cece. You know what I mean?
We haven't seen that yet.
We haven't, and I think that's where it's going to be, where Schmidt finally has an opportunity to have his like dream relationship really work out, like somebody beautiful and powerful and important, and kind of elevates his status socially, and he has that opportunity, that thing he's always felt like he wanted, and then he's going to realize Cece's what he really wants.
And we're getting closer, right?
Yeah,
I mean, she's
for sure.
putting bronzer on him.
Right, absolutely.
So I think that you're right with that. I don't know if it's going to happen this season.
Oh, I think it may be long game. I think those two get married by the time the show's over, honestly. But I think it's going to be like down the road, like season 6 kind of stuff, where they might get back together.
Sure. It's like for a second there, I thought Nick and Jess were like the relationship that was like foolproof, but now I'm like, I don't even think they get back together.
If Nick and Jess get back together, it is way down the line. Like that is not even,
gotta be, right?
that's not in anybody's minds.
There's no inclination of them like even like having feelings
attraction.
for,
Yeah, I mean at all.
And I could have sworn I was like, oh, this romance is so good, it's gonna
Right.
last the whole show. Nope. It's
Yeah.
like the one thing that's been a constant is Schmidt and Cece. So I think you're right. I think if anybody's gonna get married or pull like a Ross, not Ross, Chandler and Monica.
Sure, right.
It would be them.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I'm looking forward to that. I really am.
Me too. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya.